Welcome back to the second module of free technical analysis. Today, the topic we are going to be discussing is open interest, and in specifics, its relationship to the price action and volume. So what is open interest? Well, this is referring to all the leverage positions on the board. Where I like to track open interest is at cryptoquant.com. There's a link in the description below if you want to check it out. Generally speaking, total amount of open contracts at that particular moment in time. Now, this is, of course, 24-hour lag time, but does offer up some general market, underlying market dynamics. We pride ourselves in understanding, every aspect of the market. So this is one to pay attention to. But again, this is all the leverage positions on the board, the global derivatives. And what open interest can be used is to confirm a breakout or a break of market structure. And what am I talking about there? Let's take a look at a quick little example here. Since our last video, we did discuss market structure, uptrend, downtrend, sideways consolidation, and I have gold up right now. Let's take a look at, here's one that sticks wide right out in my eye right now. Is this breakdown right here of this major support level, which it was coming back all the way from here. And you can see this price action, whether you drew it here or here, doesn't really matter. It was what was happening to price action as we printed these bearish candles. So this is spot price. Let's check it out on CMEs, actually. You can see it was one of the largest days for volume that CMEs had for, going back, not even to, that was all-time, I think, record volume. Probably the last time it got this high was in the uptrend, kind of the final leg of the uptrend before some sideways consolidation right back here. So what is the point here? The context I want you to think of when open interest is going up, price action should be going up. And when open interest is going down, price action should be going down. And what happens is, if open interest is going up and price action is going down, well, then you would expect price action to go down. But if we take a look at this date back here, November 8th, 2022, we had a big bearish red candle on high volume, and we broke the structure to the downside, taking out this pivot with a candle body closure below this major pivot at 18,425. Price action did come all the way down to 15,000. So it was a good 18% move from the break of the structure. So big volume, bearish candle. You do expect some follow through there. But let's take a look at the context of open interest. And that was November 8th, 2021, correct? Bitcoin at November 8th would have been right here at the peak. That doesn't click here. That was 2021. Let's look at 2022. November 2022, I believe, was right here. So open interest currently at 9 billion. And then it fell from, 9.6 billion. That is the purple line, down to 7 billion. So what you would expect in this situation as open interest came down, you'd expect some sideways action and price action after that. If open interest was moving to the upside, you would expect a bigger move to the downside. So that was a good indicator that likely, because open interest came down, that we were about to go into a sideways consolidation after a big rip down. That is common. And what do you know? We had a nice sideways consolidation again until we broke the range and structure right here. How was the volume on this break of structure? Higher than all the past previous, 14, 15 days, it looks like. Not a huge volume, but, probably enough to confirm an upside trend, and open interest there on, it looks like January 12th, 2023. Let's just see if there is any correlation of open interest going up as price action is going up. what do we say, January 5th. And what do you know? Open interest starts to pick up, and we did see a 100% rally off the lows there. So this is a good example of how to use open interest. I want to see if we can actually go back to the May of 2020. Good old coronavirus dump off here. And, volume, price action, professional gap down. And let's see what open interest did. I guess we'll just mark this off as we broke the structure to the downside. I would expect open interest probably picking up, but let's see here. That was March 9th, 2020. That was the big volume spike would have been here, but that would have been the first one. So March 12th, 2020. Let's go to the all-time history on this. You can just click that tab. And does it go back to March? No, it does not. As you can see, open interest definitely took a major leg up, and then price action continued onwards and upwards. Dug herself out of the lows right there and took a big rip to the upside. So volume going down and open interest going up at the end of an upside move. So let's see an example of that. So volume going down at the end of an upside move. So yeah, you can see clearly right here, volume going down at the end of the upside move, right? So up here, these green candles are just getting smaller and smaller and smaller. The red candles are maintaining higher volume, as you can see. So what did open interest do January 21 to May? I'm willing to bet it went up. And then the shorts get taken out, or the longs, the leveraged longs, but open interest back on, let's see, January 11th, 2021, all January 11th, January 2021 would have been back here on the 11th. Looks like we put in some major highs, but we're just beginning to decline here. So Bitcoin putting in a high at 50,000, January 11th, open interest ticks down, then back up, still around 6 billion. Just notice today we're at 8.4 today. So open interest is still, higher. There's a lot of demand in the market still. And open interest is coming down, going in from January to February, then takes another leg up. And yeah, open interest just gradually continues onwards and upwards. And so did the price, I believe, right? Yeah, from the March of 2020 lows, we just rallied to the moon. Open interest went up, price went up. So it was price continuation, and then open interest definitely gets taken out here. What was the peak on open interest? All-time peak. Yeah, what do you know? Right there at around 16 billion. As open interest gets shaved off, price comes down, parties a little bit to the upside, and then another big drop. So as open interest goes down, you'd expect the price to continue to take a leg down. And for us to get a reset, open interest typically has to get up. Those bigger moves do come when Bitcoin is, above, I'd say 10 billion, 9, 10 billion. That's when you can get a decent size correction. That's it for today, guys. We talked about a few things: market structure, breaking, confirming with volume, and open interest, and how to interpret it as an underlying market dynamic. I hope that was helpful. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll be back with another one here soon. Take care and have a blessed day.